Wow. Disco. Did you know disco? Elysium? Wow. Hi, Taze. Hello. How's it going? Let me make sure that everything's actually working for the Disco Elysium stuff. The overlay should be up. Let me get the Twitch integration. Salt Tasty? I think that's true. I believe that's correct. I believe craving that mineral is morally valid thing to do. All right. Let me get my brain in motion. Hello, here I am. I am going to be playing a very accurate Harry Dubois in this session because my brain is mush right now. I don't know why. It's just, you know. Who needs to think? All right. It's the morning of day 2. What do we have on the docket today? Wednesday morning, the water lock will be closed. Find the armored gloves. They're in the fishing village down the coast. Find booze. No, thank you. Access the harbor. Can't do that yet. Find out who's the lady driver and where's the lorry. Pay rent. Nah, I need to do that one immediately. Hi, Starry. Hi. I hope you enjoy Mahjong tonight. Enjoy gambling. Back down the badge. That one's going to take a while. Joyce's info on the lynching. I need the badge. Victim's tattoos. I need to call reporting the crime. Find a way into the secret passage. Sing karaoke. Find a split a kilo with Kuno. Get the hangman's boots. Track down your gun. Keep looking. Right. Okay. Not tonight. Maybe I'll play some at home, but you gotta get back on the trails grind. I'm at work right now. Ah, okay. Well. Where is Lieutenant Kitsuragi? Coordinated cheesing? What the fuck?
The door is closed. This door can, as you hold the metal, you sense the warmth left there by her hand.
Can't believe this. Can't believe there's dual cheese tech happening. That's my Glaceon. That's my Glaceon. Shut the fuck up. Oh? Hey, Kim. The union thing is open, eh? Awesome. Thank you for the cheese streak. Good morning.
Morning.
Gives you good nod. Oh, yeah, it's a regular morning, because if it were a good morning, he'd be fishing. I can't believe you two. But thank you. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope we can get some good detectiving done today, and some good disco.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Oh. Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you.
We got
Whatever
two.
You decide is fine by me.
We got two brain guys saying that we should not talk to them. So I think we won't talk to them immediately, right off the bat, right off the rip.
Can I help you?
Moderator for 1 year, cheesing you without retaliation. I can't believe this.
Just a moment.
Lena.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie.
Cheesy.
I
No,
was just
but
hoping to
Rory,
make a call, but
no.
the phone line isn't working.
I'm trying to disco detective my way through Revachol, and you are cheesing me in my place of business. I only have every time you cheese me, a brain cell dies. Is that what you want? You want a stupid Andromeda? Cheese for Kim? I think Kim would appreciate a cheese. I think Kim would see a cheese on Harry's face, on his big-ass, bald-ass forehead, and he would do the little thing where he, like, stifles a laugh. And he turns away and he like covers his mouth and he laughs a little bit, but he, no, sorry, I had a cough. Perception easy. He was clearly amused by the hilarious sound the cheese made on your forehead.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why do you need to use the
To
phone?
let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
He looks down.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot.
I love missing persons cases.
That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects. You know, legwork. Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp
Somnolent,
chill
eh?
goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
He glances out the window toward the bay. Your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
Somnolent is an interesting word. We learn so much. You know what? Let's learn. We're going on this journey together. Somnolent. A state of being drowsy. I kind of figured because somnium, somno, is sleep. So, yeah. Anyways, sleepy. Anyways, what's cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into
Research.
mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Unfortunately, most cryptids are really fucked. Like, the reason no one's out there looking for the Jersey Devil or Bigfoot, well, I mean, people are out there looking for Bigfoot, but is because even if there was a creature like that was like, oh, our whole thing is being extremely scared of people, but we're also 6 foot tall gorilla-like monsters. Like, you'd find a corpse, you know? It'd be around. Someone hit one of them with their car. We'd have a little bit more to go on. You know? There is, I'm sure there are zoologists who go on expeditions to document rare or underdocumented creatures that have been mentioned in local history. You don't think they're like squirrels, unfortunately? You don't know about Bigfoot. No one does, because he's not real. Maybe they love getting hit by cars, and that's why they can't be real, is because if they were, they would have been hit by more cars.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Scientists still finding undiscovered species from time to time, right? Yeah, but they're like undiscovered species of like birds or frogs that like either are extremely low in numbers and rare in like the Amazon rainforest, or are so extremely similar to existing known species that a distinction was not drawn despite one being there. Like, oh, this cardinal that looks exactly the same as every other cardinal actually can't mate with other cardinals. It's its own species of cardinal. It's still a cardinal. You know, something like that. But it does still happen. It's not to say that it's completely unheard of for just like, you just find a critter, and that critter's never been seen before. But most species detections nowadays are like insects, bugs, birds, frogs, small critters that are low in number, elusive, and not like a guy-sized thing. I think I would, if you put like money on a prediction market on they will ever find an existing guy-sized species somewhere on the planet, I think you're losing that money. Unless someone makes a guy-sized species by speciating a group of people. If cryptids existed, you'd think someone would have found one by now. Exactly. Like, I'll say, like, the most possible... The biggest size of cryptid I would believe in would be chupacabra-sized. Like, kind of larger than a dog size. Like, big dog size. Chupacabra. I feel like that might be possible to get away, be elusive, kind of not be findable. However, Chupacabra was probably just like animal mauling the goats of the area Chupacabra was reported in. You know, whatever. Anyways, what's this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
See, even Morel is looking for insects. Snow leopard size for me, but they're hella elusive and lethal. But you know, that's true. Here's the thing: is I don't think a cryptid would be. It would be possible to get away with being a large enough cryptid to be interesting to, you know, pop-sci cryptozoologists, and be lethal to humans. Because I think if you die, like, then you gotta, like, if you get mauled, then they gotta find you, you know? Which is why snow leopards are known. Anyways.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
A few traps.
He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The water lock. That was broken. Could this be it?
Logic, trivial success. Who's this Gary person? You trust him?
Sweetie, it's nothing like that.
He smiles.
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Wouldn't you know? It's blocked by a big butter billboard. It fell right into the water.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night.
Ah.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
True.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Hey, can you tell me about some cool cryptids? I have the green ape ped, and you're less worried about your husband.
There's really
Yay.
no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go
Hey,
on
Lena.
and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Can you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza. I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just one.
Thank you, Kim. Sorry, Kim.
Or he'll be disappointed in you.
Is that a cryptid on this pen you gave me?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
The genus Homo?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
Saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
Undiscovered subspecies of man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I'm pretty sure Kim is the same species as us, to suggest otherwise is stupid.
The lieutenant looks at you, pleasantly surprised.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that Saelites are inferior to us in many ways. You are superior. For
Why is everyone so
your ear
obsessed?
Doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
With the fucking genealogy and race. Stop. Stop.
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for today?
This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
That's all for now, ma'am. Hey, is your phone broken? We need to talk to you about that.
Can I help you?
No? Okay. All right. Tomatoes are so thinly sliced, you can see through them. All right, we walk past as a power move. We come back later. All right, find morale, but we need to clear the lock first. But that's a day away, so. Hello, sir. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jean Kaus from Iguania. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
All right, have a good day.
This was a tremendously useful interlude.
Thank you, Kim. Anyone out and about? Nope. No new garbage either. Oh, nah, there she is.
Trying to sneak up on me again!
Just wanted to check in.
There must be another way to the meeting.
That was like 3 takes overlaid on top of one another. Okay, boy howdy. Right, let's check the list of things we can look at. I'm so glad that wasn't just me. Yeah, no, that was a lot. All right. We'll go to the horseback monument as soon as I clear out if there's anything left to know over here.
Hello again, officers.
Catch you later, Cindy.
A sturdy man.
Nothing here. I'm sure I can talk to Joyce again, but there'd be no point because I don't have my badge and I didn't do their quest yet, so... Hello, sir. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Oh, the gardener is no longer here. Oh, she must have been inside, right? All right, let's do our encyclopedia check again.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island.
Heard the crafter story from
Pointing
Renee.
towards
Reality
the sea.
lowdown gotten.
It
What did
looks
this
as
king
if
do?
It's been reassembled even by the standards of the Philippian kings. Old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Profligacy? In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
Goodbye, monarchy. How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Auron. It was
The
obscene.
golden
There
sun.
were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
They went now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
The fucking disconnect between a royal so obscenely and like disproportionately wealthy that he literally sleeps on gold, but also with the modern drug of cocaine.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Philippian cocaine was purple. What's cocaine? It's derived from the coca leaf, yes, but like it doesn't have the same historical presence to me as opium does. I feel like that's easier to get from poppy than cocaine is to get from the coca plant, but I also don't know. You know, it might just be a New World thing, huh? You know, like stuff is hella expensive. That's true. But like historically, like people nowadays, ever since I want to say the 1900, like 1900, monarchs haven't had, rulers of countries haven't really had the wealth to sleep on gold. That's why people go to crack instead. Yeah, all right. Anyways. Yeah, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum, a group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
Thank you, Taze's aunt. What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's really good. I do like that. Like immortalizing a statue of a shithead getting his statue blown up. I think that's great.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Irony is great.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
I think it would have been more prominent if his face were completely destroyed. If there's no way to know who this was.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic,
I did run around a
sand,
lot for no
and
reason.
linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil.
Evil?
You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
And a money printer. Then there's also pawning off stuff to that suspicious Roy guy.
Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style.
Law officers die. I made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy?
No.
Is life easy?
No.
Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
No.
Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
There's that Gart guy riding my ass.
The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking Gino's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony.
Alimony?
One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No. 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 This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type. No.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Go away! That was a bad... I didn't like that thought. Oh, boy. Man's sakes alive, eh? Alright, let's talk to this guy. Kinda haven't talked to him a lot.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Alright, well... Hey, Measurehead! I'm gonna kick you in the teeth! It's gonna go great! You have anything new? Call me mañana?
How can I help you?
No, okay. Hello again, Measurehead.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
I didn't even, like, think about what he was fucking saying. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. The company is spiritually degrading.
But you're all part of the Union.
The Hardy Manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the Union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Simonees. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
I don't care that suggestion is against it. Let's do this shit, Measurehead! Ah!
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Ow. I should have just taken the physical hit. That would have been better.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that Hulk.
But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We're not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
But the scab leader would have given me a hint once I lost once. How else are we going to get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Can't promise that. I might attack him again.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything. That's right. You should do it. It's the last thing he'll be expecting.
True. Thank you, Volition. Next time I'll take a physical damage over a morale damage, because I have more physical health than spiritual. Hey, guy.
Nice aggression with the native.
Oh, come on.
Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
He won't expect it a second time.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place. You're behind the hostile cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Why so tense? Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
And he should be my champion against Jean-Luc up there? No, I'm not gonna get a citizen up in here. Doing my job for me? It's my job. Kim said to go at the yard again. Maybe I'll go look in the yard again. Hello? How do I get there? I don't know how to get there. That must be the secret door. Hey, Kuno.
Does Kuno care?
Hey, Kuno, I found your shack.
Yeah. Did you fucking there? Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly pig.
I tried that. It didn't go so well.
Kuno knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Is that my code up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all, what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets.
My
Kuno's not
secret?
snitching.
I want to know my secrets.
He's saying you climbed up there.
Oh,
He probably saw you do it.
cool.
That explains the calluses on your hands. You scaled the side of the building,
Jesus.
entertaining the local kids.
What's with the two of Magnesolum,
It's a
Kuno?
vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks like he just pointed at the sun and asked what it was. That's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Man, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Cool pig head. I liked it. I got one too. This one. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Doing something so weird that Kim, Kuno, and Kuno S, all three of them do not fuck with you. You fucked it so hard. Found a plate covered with the power of the residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Heard enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay, I'm off, Kuno. Bye, Kuno.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care? Did you know that Kuno doesn't fucking care? Ooh, I've got an experienced point. I should put it into a skill. I should put it into a skill, but what skill should I put it into? Put it into savoir-faire. It'll help me jump even more. And I need that. I need that good. Alright. Let me try it. We have one more? Give one to physical instrument. Help out with the, help out with the fucking fight against Measurehead. Give this a shot. Alright, probably could have picked some other ones to go for, but I do want to get the cloak. I think the cloak will be a good one. Let's go do that first and foremost. Cloak. Making my way around, climbing shit.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
I can still go for it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go for it. Don't be a pansy, just do it. Damn it. Damn it, Harry.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer.
I rolled a 4.
You
God
climb
damn it.
Way.
Sure. Just be careful, okay?
I got hurt. Damn. Well, shit. I'm gonna go back down. Do I try beating up Measurehead again? I guess. Is that really the only way to get to coat? Yeah, so it is. And that coat probably has my badge, which means I can avoid doing the fucking drugs quest. I might still do the drugs quest, just on my own volition. I don't even know if we'll get the coat if we beat Measurehead. We'll be in the harbor, sure, but like, will we be able to get up there? I don't know. Alright, Measurehead, let's do this again.
Your race descent has only worsened since
Volition
the
says,
last
do it
session.
again!
You have really let yourself go.
I have even odds. Come on. Ow!
It has happened again.
A
The
6.
Titan has your
Damn it.
fist locked in his hand.
Another fit of criminal rage. Who are you, in your own words?
I'm a cop!
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
No, I won't fucking say anything!
Your hand twists
Ow.
in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still, you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now go before you enter cardiac arrest.
Please, stop doing this. You are making us look bad.
Ouch. Ouch. Go down. Go downstairs. There we go. Shows what I know for being a little bit pushy about it. All right. What other tasks can I do? I'm not gonna do that. The Rene Arnaud Legendary Composure. Don't remember what that one is. Backyard Wall is impossible. All right. I'll try it again though. I'll conceptualize that and then I'll go talk to the Hardy Boys. And that's the next thing on the docket. I will throw myself against the wall of Measurehead until it breaks. Or I die. You can't be pushy because you're the one that gets pushed. Yeah.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Why am I looking at this wall?
Yeah. Why?
An 11!
It's a wall.
Fuck!
An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by?
Sorry, Kim. I got distracted. Please forgive me. I also don't know how I'm gonna get any fucking money today. Ugh. Hello, Gardener.
Let me handle this.
Oh no, Elizabeth. The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, lieutenants. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
You're not a gardener.
That's right. I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier sitting on that corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
No more bottles? There are more bottles, but like I can't get like 100 and whatever real. Because that's what I need is 20 real. It's gonna be hard to get 20 real. I kind of emptied the area of bottles already. You know?
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it.
Okay. I should talk to Titus then. Leaves. A bowl. They're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. You see hawthorn bushes outside. This is what I studied law for. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and Union placards. Hello, good sir.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Okay.
Detective.
Lieutenant acknowledges with a sharp note. He's leaving it up to you.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them. Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man in his 30s.
Too large. We haven't.
Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s, early 40s. A symmetric burn on his neck, resembling the letters Loss Loss. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind? And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders.
The big
and lean
dick.
at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club.
Easy
A
success.
little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Captain of the rowing club.
In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
And the little guy.
Size 41. With the
Hi,
light
Shanky.
step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing.
Bad Angus.
Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them is missing. The odd soul?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions.
That's pretty fast to do the head
Where's
count.
the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
That is staring at this head tilted. I'm going to take off now. Because I'm going to save. I'm going to save my game. Make a quick save. Now we're going to talk again.
The circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yep, that's me. Got an 8 set of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8.
Hi, Double.
There's 7 of
Hi.
us. We're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Shakes his head.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth?
Good reactions, Harry.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Thanks, Kim.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And...
He points at the lieutenant.
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
He's got good instincts, it seems, when he's not drunk. Well, you see, there's the rub. Within the... Especially because of the character that I built, specifically, within the mind of Harry Dubois is a good detective.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes. Why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again. Savoring it.
We did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
All right, that's it. Game's over. We got him.
No, you don't. What you have is 7 honest men who thought it forthcoming to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
You murdered him just like that, no remorse? Yeah. Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head.
Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
It's the 8th Hardy boy, the one who's missing, the big dick.
Titus, no one was thinking...
No. Fuck no! The big dick is right here, asshole. You're looking at it. Right. Fucking here.
I'm trying to make it so that he gets mad enough to reveal more info.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines?
He pretends to
the
take
company
notes.
you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know
The first guy. The one who disappeared, right?
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
He was a mercenary?
And he stepped out alive.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
I'm going to assume that he was known as the Special Forces because of the tattoos, but what did he do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Wiped spittle from his mouth.
There's slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
One of ours?
He grabbed someone?
Lieutenant's trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Great work, Hardy Boys.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting a name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Volition failure. Oh, damn. All right. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Cop school?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service. Certainly enough to not put up with this backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him. Dragged his unconscious body to the tree. Put
okay.
a noose around his neck. And hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
How'd you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think?
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining too much.
Titus, Shanky might be lying. This is an even. I just need a. It's challenging, but I might be able to do it. Might be able to do it. Come on.
Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
Challenging failure. Damn, I rolled an 8. Damn it. All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure?
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting.
Damn.
So don't get your
All
hopes
right,
up.
fine. I guess we lose that check, but I heal my health for it, so. Okay. I have other questions.
Like what, Copper?
You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
I'm being honest, Titus.
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
So what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes a notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
Jeez
You're
Louise,
lucky
man.
you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Establish authority. A white check I can retry, but is quite low at the moment. I got a low roll the first time. Maybe I got a high roll this time.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
I am going to make a poll, and it is up to you, chat. Remember, these go by very quickly, so please be ready for when this poll appears. Vanilla, please have a mod view up, or have a different tab up instead of mod view, so you can actually see the stream without delay. We're going to do this, and I'm going to need you all to pick the best option out of stomping my feet, pointing my finger, or asking Kim for the gun. That's it? That's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
We're gonna do the poll now. Chat. What do I do? Place your bets. Place your votes. All right. Pointing finger wins. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong. All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people kipped left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
That's a lie. There's no race rally.
Sure there is. Kylie said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Kylie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
I'm going to take off now. Bye. Fuck. I'm so sad you guys didn't want the gun. That's crazy.
The dented yellow mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox. Are there any tasks I can do? It was a failed check, so I don't think it would have gone well no matter what you said. I don't know. It's possible we could have been awesome and great and cool, and everyone would have loved us. You don't know. You don't know anything.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
That's true. Everything is still cool here. Damn. Still super locked out.
A rusting control panel. This panel usually closes.
Pull the lever again.
You pull the lever, or nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea. A spring
Fine.
brings the lever. Wasn't there a sign over there saying function?
No. Eh? Box? Bottle. Let's go. Okay. All right. Let's go talk to Kuno again, because, I don't know. I want to clear up,
Does Kuno care?
because I forgot there's like a thing. Enter flat number 12. I really, truly just do not
Kuno
have.
doesn't.
Eh? Much of anything going on right now. Criminy. I can't get into the apartment as it stands. I don't remember Kuno's secret way in. If one even exists. Excuse me, sir.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
No trouble from me. I just want to find out what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Hold on, can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
Ah.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
I need absolution!
Absolution? I don't know that brand, but I'm pretty sure you can get Astras at the Frit.
Can you just, toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right, that was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said anything.
As you wish.
The commandery really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
You need to get inside this apartment building. Can you help me?
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local. Let's go with that.
Failure. I can't tell that that's a fake-ass name. Looks like I got a view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did you? Look at Kim.
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Takes takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing.
My electrochem is great.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
What's your friend's real name? Did you see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
All right, we'll talk later.
No.
Bye.
We won't.
Takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay, please.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who
Success.
knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen. I am just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes.
Should have tried to bum that cigarette? Yeah.
Hint of understanding.
But bumming a cigarette is a great way to... It's a great social way of having a conversation with someone in a smoker society. Have you watched Smoking Behind the Convenience Store? It's... As long as you're actually like talking with other people while you're smoking, and it's like a relaxation ritual and not chain smoking cat. Because that's just depression and addiction. There's a difference.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Thank you, Smoker on the balcony. Bye, Smoker on the balcony. Info gained. And the Rock has a key, probably.
He's gone.
We should after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that?
Yes.
He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that.
A stone, like any other. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Key gained. Now we can go apartment hunting. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Authority down, but logic up for the auditor. Box full of cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, old slippers. Someone's drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Me? Postcard, Boogie Street 46. Door number 9 is locked. Yeah, quarter! Let's fucking go! The graffito says a firing squad for the rich. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. The sea below looks cold and winter
A
gray.
shift in temperature. The air chills around you. dust settles, a former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Her face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Shiver. Someone's torn down the wall. Old grocery list on the table and checks. Ooh, a health. Yay. And some money. Yay. Hello, ma'am. We were the police. Do you remember us?
Give me a moment.
Elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to have difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief. Are you all right? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
There's coughing. Red spots start appearing on her cheeks.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and
Sounds
my
like you're
aching
complaining.
bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the cold room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I am looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
She smiles a gap-toothed smile when she hears you mention the name. No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me he's Martin Martinez.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez.
Damn it!
Like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
Wanted for murder. Going away for life.
He's actually not wanted, so we just want to talk with him.
Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Looking for the parents of a kid named Kuno.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
You know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
She really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there.
Why is there a hole in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons passed.
They're all idiots. They're all morons.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
Good empathy check. What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste.
The
Nothing I can do
artiste.
about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
She leans on her broom.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
It's all
She
thanks.
mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thanks, I'm off.
Jamais vu. derealization.
I can dissociate now. Yay!
Jamais vu, the opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Plus 1 XP for every orb clicked. All intellect learning caps raised by 1. Cool. That's a pretty good fucking thought to have. If only I had another skill point. Shame I saved all these orbs. Apartment number 8, their mailbox is overflowing. Can I unlock this door now? Is this... Cool. I want to talk to Cindy, now that I can get up here. Onto the balcony. And now let me explore out here. Bottle! Hello. I'm up here now.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
She crosses her arms.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Seems bad for you, okay?
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
Catch you later, Cindy. Orb. The door is locked. You can't get in. Ooh. Oh, is this the coal room? Someone's been sleeping here recently. Enough coal to last several winters. Smells of chemicals. Interesting. I don't want to take away anything from my authority. I need my authority soon. I don't think I need logic anytime soon. But I'll check next time. Ah! I found that box. I saw it. I saw it at the very end. Above, tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. I love clicking. I love pointing and then clicking. It's my favorite activity.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no
$2.
one comes to the
Yay.
door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than
What?
the closet.
Oh, that's not the line. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Okay. Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
We need some chain cutters here to cut the
Why
shackle.
would we want to break into some random citizen's apartment?
Snip, snip, my friend.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word. His face white. Clear,
I suppose if one were committed to it, there's a pair of chain cutters in the kinema.
No reply.
And my friend, we are committed to it. The communal bathroom. Shower curtains are covered in some kind of slime. And 42 cents. Yeah! Alright, this is where Kuno's dad is. We're gonna save that for later. We're gonna put a save out there before we do that. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wire. Reminds me of a dorm bathroom, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Just the door. Nothing free here right now. Ooh. 75 real. It was growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. This is the door of apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Did we have anything for apartment 28? Enter flat 12. Oh, yeah, the smoker's in 28. Okay.
Number 28. This
Well,
is where
thanks,
the cleaning
damn it.
lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
Not yet. We have other orbs to collect. The door to apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Awesome. Can't get up there, though. All right, smoker first.
This door is made. Number.
Let's see.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think we should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
When we say tomorrow, we don't necessarily mean...
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow.
It's fine. Fine for now. All right. Let's skedaddle. Now I've completed my thought. I can now think. Let's make a quick save. And
a shabby door hangs oddly on
check
its
out apartment
hinges,
12.
secured to the doorframe with a safety chain.
Can you? I don't
An
know.
unpaid
Can
energy
I?
bill is attached,
Empty.
threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita. Your heartbeat quickens. Palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Looks like I found where Kuno's dad lives. Point to the bill on the door.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Knock lightly.
No response. The door is locked by a chain. If only you had some kind of standard piece device for the cutting of chains.
All right, all right. Gotta go get the chain cutter. While we're here, you're breaking in? Well, yeah. Of course I am. I love breaking in. While we're here, hey Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I've got some more questions about
More
reality.
lessons in basic reality?
What
My
is
favorite part of the day.
reach for
Go
something
ahead,
fundamental?
Ask me anything.
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
She concludes.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
I don't feel like I've got the whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Inside, sideways? What shape is this world then?
We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
Uh-huh.
ORG, Occident Revichol-Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey corona?
Yes. Pale covers 72%
Pale.
of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Huh.
A cold fear seeps into you.
The pale? And what do you mean corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
A fractured corona doesn't feel like it's going to bring anyone together.
You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Well, if you say it's disco.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
The cold seeps into you. The air is heavy with
80% humidity. Jeez Louise.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
You said pale. What is pale?
The pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. Remember, we have a cadaver to attend to.
His voice is low, but firm. All she can say is,
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
Okay, then.
The lieutenant glances at you from the corner of his eye.
Talk about the pale with Joyce without Kim.
Was he just worried that you would find out something awful? You could sneak back later when the lieutenant is not here, unless you can convince him to step aside.
What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include
Vitamin B?
amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective.
What causes encephalopathy?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Ah, it's the drinking
She
then.
nods slowly. What this boils down to is this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie out in the open somewhere.
Necktie, stop it! Wipe that urge from your mind and get back to reality.
She stares at you, head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
Glad to have been
All
of
right, it's all for
assistance.
now.
The little...
Let's get the chain cutters and then head back to the apartment. When it says we get an XP for every orb we click, does that include those quick ones like the street signs? To Cape Side Apartments, Martinet Piers. To Roundabout North. All right, Kinema.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
toolbox,
slides out from under
the
seat,
chain
and
cutters.
The handles are long and sleek.
I'll take the
Snap,
flashlight,
snap.
too.
It's robust, weatherproof, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheat.
All right. Thanks, Kim. Hey, let's go turn in our bottles that we got. I didn't see any other bottles.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the... Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
Shut up, Electrochem.
More alcohol.
I look like I'm about to rob somebody. I really look like I'm about to rob somebody. This is really distracting, actually. The flashlight goes away until we have a fucking reason for it. Kim, we're gonna do cops and robbers. I'm gonna be the robbers. But you are as a cop. We are both cops. Detective, I do not know what you are doing.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number.
Cut through it.
Board. What are you doing?
Shit.
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the...
I believe it's the shackle
Ouch.
you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad.
These chain cutters are broken, Kim.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
All right, try again. Point out the shackle.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud.
Ow.
It should be possible to enter now.
After you, Detective.
Oh, it's bright as fuck in here. Limelight poster of a white star. Real lithography. Books of critical theory on the monstrosity of capital and the such. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. A bullet. And a lounge jacket. A Samarisian lounge jacket, even.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads, Kraz Mazov.
Father Mazov, the hero of the working class. Salute the statue.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm.
He leans closer to inspect the photos of the revolutionaries on the wall.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Why does the tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their bedroom?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Alright, I can level up. Now I like my, I don't need to conceptualize. A classic white summer jacket loved by the Saramirizian Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well regardless of your political ambitions. We're going to come back later for the Joyce thing. We're going to wait until after the evening. Man. I don't know what to level up next. Fuck. I can't level up savoir-faire any further. Encyclopedia, visual calculus, but I don't need to care about what the Samaran butter sign did when it fell down, you know? Rhetoric would be good to get Sileng to give us information. But that's challenging. I could, you know what I'll do? I'm going to unlock a skill slot. I'm going to unlock another thought. We're going to start internalizing Mazavian socioeconomics. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. So true.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinge. Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
All right. $1.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Take the speed from the
You
table.
pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast that shit right here. Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done. Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita. You're going to need the encouragement.
Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Is he sleeping? Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Maybe if he's sleeping, I take the flashlight off. Here stinks with something sour. Yeah, I get my savoir-faire up a little bit and my electrochem down a little bit. It's kind of too much. Oh, I should have gotten these interfacing gloves on because I don't need electrochem. I could use some physical instrument. I could really use some physical instrument. All right, what are we gonna do?
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka. Some towels and a duvet. Some socks even.
Slowly reach out your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
Take down Kuno's dad, optional. He's a drug dealer, and he needs to be stopped.
A bundle of clothes. Something. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out.
Let me make a save. If this goes horribly, horribly wrong, I'll not do it. But
something. It doesn't give a shit. It's not too late. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Kim, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Is this Kuno's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone.
Okay.
There's still plenty to be scared of here, just not what you thought.
Doesn't look like he's gonna fuck anyone up anytime soon.
No, it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Hold on, what happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open.
This is
Not a
serious.
pretty sight.
This is serious damage. I'm still not sure he's not dead. Suddenly, man starts growling. 3 words manage to escape his mouth along with the strong stench of alcohol.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Figure out what he's trying to say.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
You're awake. He's awake.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
I took your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
No, I'm not gonna help this guy. He beats his son. All right, take down Kuno's dad. Optional. We did it. Dude, your dad sucks, Kuno. Sorry. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Well, I got the drugs, but I'm not going to give them to you. Uses left 4. All it costs is morale, but it ups my motorics and my psyche. Not doing that, though. Kim, please take this away from both me and Kuno. You're the only one I can trust to not do drugs in this shithole of a world. I guess I could give him a choice, but, you know, what'd be the point in that? Can I pawn the speed? No. Doesn't look like I can at the very least. Yo, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Aren't you gonna ask how we got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker.
Jesus!
Destruction style. That's some sick shit.
He nods approvingly to the lieutenant.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
By kilo, you mean gram, right?
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno just makes shit up. That's what it is. All right. I'm keeping it. You don't need more drugs. You're 12. How badly do you think this is going to go for us? I feel like it's going to go badly for us. I'm not ready to make this decision.
What the fuck are you talking about? Getting Kuno all worked up for nothing? Kuno does...
I know Kuno doesn't fucking care. Could be worse, to be honest.
Does Kuno care? Alright, that's how we split it. Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno!
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
Not like he thinks, but you can feel it. Somehow, this will change things. It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly.
What, if any, is the downside of not giving the drugs to Kuno?
None that you can see. No, you can see it. This young man has junior officer material in him. In another life, where he trusts you.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
I can set this kid on the right path if I give him drugs and he trusts me. But I'd have to give him drugs, and the lieutenant, who's right here, would go, holy shit, man, what the fuck? That makes no sense. Kim's opinion of you is way more important for now. But think about the long-term future of Revasho. And also, if this kid goes down the wrong path, he'll end up just like his father. The cycle will repeat. He will be in a drunken, fucked up stupor, dying in a bed of his own shit and piss, and puke and vomit. I did also see spoilers on my timeline at some point, and I don't remember exactly why, but it was nice. But, you know, won't give him the drugs, just get him there faster. No, he'll trust me, and it'll be different. You see? We can build him back from the path to drugs if we also we were pretty cool and then we did a shit ton of drugs, you know? It's clean supply rules, basically, you know? If we don't give him the drugs, he will go to the seedy parts of town, do black market, under the table drug shit, and he will become his father. If we trust him and we give him the drugs and he trusts us, then he'll you know, we can teach him how to do it responsibly, teach him the benefits of not you know, of finding reputable legal distributors and edging him off of being high all the time, and teach him the ways of treating the entire city as your kingdom and protecting it as a true officer of the law. And then also having your parties too. Taze likes Kim more, so nah. But how about we have a full regular ass vote on it, eh? Let's do this. Who are we ready to place your bets? I'm going to start the crowd control in like 30 seconds. In like 15 seconds. Be ready. Be ready. Taze is maybe ready? All right. Well, let's give it a shot. 3, 2, 1. Place your bets. Place your votes. You got 15 seconds. I really wish I could change that. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. I wish it could be longer. It's just not good, you know? All right. 100% no drugs for children. All right. Shame. We'll never get to see Kuno Dubois in this timeline, but what are you gonna do? Don't give Kuno the vial.
All right. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of Kilo. Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that.
He turns to you.
This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
Oh man. You're gonna give me that shivers reaction after I've already fucked this up? No, I met your dad.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
You know, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes. I killed your dad, Kuno. No. I'm gonna hit him with the truth. I'm gonna just truth him all over the place.
What?
His eyes become large and round.
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again, reorienting himself.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Stop acting tough, kid. You don't have to be scared of him anymore.
Kuno's not fucking trying to be tough. This shit is real. Kuno's fucking violent dad's gonna be a vegetable. Kuno knows that shit. Stroke shit. Stomach fucked up, and Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno's violent dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Go out West Revachol style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
The whisper comes smaller than usual.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
There are tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Find a job. Pay them yourself. Your dad can't handle things anymore.
Fuck that shit. Kuno's gonna move underground. Let I am shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
The little one seems overjoyed at the prospect. Interesting how this is framed as damaging a relationship when there wasn't a relationship to begin with. It's... what it is a failed relationship. It's not damaging a relationship. It's failing to start one. It's meeting someone and getting to the point where you can talk to them, and you did them wrong, and you are going, especially in this case, this is a kid and you are a cop. You're gonna be haunted by the life this kid is going to lead and what you could have done to fix it. Did right not to give you the drugs. Let's conclude this.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
Talk about your shack again.
The fuck do you want with it?
Oh.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno will never care. Kuno can't care. But now we have these drugs, and I shouldn't do them. I won't do them, but also, I have these drugs. Can I, like, lock them away somewhere?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Okay, whatever. Any chance I can pawn anything off? I need to get another $8 before the end of the day.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I... Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
It's only 15 cents. I'm not going to get rid of the lieutenant's handkerchief.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment, and especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Wow!
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
Another time, perhaps.
My horrific necktie is amazing. Okay. What else can we do? Collar, ask around about the tattoos. Return the badge. Find money for rent. Get the bull. Find the lady driver. Maybe I can I attempt any checks again? Is there anything I can do to increase my rhetoric right now? I wonder. Got no clothes that affect my rhetoric. My shoes are also affecting my savoir-faire? Shit. If I take off my shoes, can I make that jump?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
I've changed my mind about your friend, the lady driver.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective.
Put yourself in my
Get someone
shoes.
else. There's a
I need
ton
this-
of drivers here.
I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy. Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye, world of men. Money.
Don't kill yourself. Find another
Thank
way.
you, friend.
Racist lorry driver, do you have anything for me?
For something?
No? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not a real pack of cigarettes. You wouldn't happen to know anything else, would you, ma'am?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake.
Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Why is that, Lieutenant?
Oh,
sorry.
don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes. no
Sorry, I
one
hit the
else
wrong
will.
one. Should you drive a lorry if you get like that? What
Lomonosov
routes?
Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. At Estradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
Cool. Ride until you're dust, sister.
Irmao. I already am dust.
Thank you for now. Boy, howdy. I sure am lost in this fucking world, eh? Not a thing to do. What a fascinating game. So true. So real. Do I have anything to increase my authority? Anything that's decreasing my authority right now? This is making me less rhetoric. Kind of need that. But I can't try any white checks again. They're locked. Just Rene Arnaud, Measurehead agreeing with his shit, but I'm not going to do that. All about money, you know? Ain't that the fucking truth? Criminy. I could buy a book for dollars, and I would like to have a book. However...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime...
It's too much right now. I need to just check behind
the curtains, tattered with age and
ripped them apart this time, for real.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands
Welcome to crime.
Covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. No sane person would ever put their head into such a machine. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Really looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
First posture.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this.
I've got this. Check your surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path to the door is clear.
And the door itself?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
It's doable. Let's doable it. Ah! Oh! How'd I fail that?
You smash into the wood and see a small
challenging
crack
success?
door frame. It's going to take one more try to
break
through
man.
to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash in the door and shout, "Fuck the system!" Yeah, what's up, Kim?
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with his foot.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed. Now let's move on, shall we?
I see. Thank you, Kim. I didn't understand. Now I do. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. A shot put ball. Ooh! Good fucking money, baby! Poster says Citius, Fortius. The rest is worn off. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. The hallway's blocked by old window panes and debris. Ooh, a new skill point. Thank you for giving me orbs when I think. I didn't think before. Now I do think. All right. What tasks do we need to do? Backyard wall impossible. Encyclopedia formidable. Mirror impossible. Not a suitable replacement for the Bool, is it? Ooh, shit. I think it's too big to be a Bool, but it's possible. But also, that's a lot of fucking money, and I need the money. Empathy formidable. Visual calculus. Volition. Rhetoric challenging. Racist lorry driver half-light. Policeman cloak savoir-faire, but I can't upgrade that anymore. Measure head. Physical instrument formidable. It is hardy. Authority godly. Let's start with the formidable empathy. Get empathy up again. Ugh. Jeez Louise. Large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you at the dark. Stuffed and mounted. Ah, person shape. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of Blade. Eh? A naked mannequin torso. A strange yellow color. $3! Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. $1. Steel mortar blades bearing a slipstream logo. Production schedule, filament memory. Skis with slipstream painted on the top laminated layer. This is quite spooky. But where are the clothes it used to display?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there.
Inspect the
Photos
drawings.
and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Varahamira, a
Varahamira.
his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Thank you, Kim Kitsuragi from Disco Elysium. I don't think I would have gotten that otherwise. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from Welkins. You're home? Hi, Starry. We found a guy who's making D&D.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and
I hope you're having a good day
landforms,
now that your work
dead
is
trees
done.
grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. Though albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine.
Or morphine.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
That's a good fucking world building right there, is the fucking get flung from your system, survive on a dying planet. I love that shit. I'm glad you're having fun now that you're here. Yay! All right, the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid.
Oh no.
The grand scheme of production and money. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss. An abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain.
Keep reading, what happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise. This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off
Is this
button.
the production
A piece of
filament
paper
thingy?
still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
I'm surprised and a bit cautious. Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty, like a beehive. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of, oh no, it was already glowing and now it's also making a sound.
Jesus.
It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
You should ask her for a hint.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Is the police please open this thing?
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder, Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel,
Okay.
I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Thank you, Logic.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting the frame,
Press
nothing
print.
happens.
Print. Okay, remove the production schedule.
The filament slides out of its glue.
Interesting stuff.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker.
Mesh
the
spreading
mesh
above,
spreading
so
over the stone
there.
like a diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
That was a success? What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6. UKV 123.7.
Radio frequencies for
UKV
what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Feeling something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency.
The Game Master
A note
Frequency.
says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. Looks like a surveillance program.
It's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squint.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
Okay. Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Oh, no. Let me back up. Give me a second. We're not done. All right, Kim, you want to talk? Let's talk.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the
How are they
chalkboard.
planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of
An
ceremonies.
MMORPG.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
This was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
This world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
He looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
That's fucked. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Postcard La Delta 51. Nice. A shutter.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room. blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
Knock, knock.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Knock even harder!
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
I'm fine.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
This is not random, this is significant. I want to see what's on the other side.
Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily?
You can see a spark of curiosity in his eyes.
In any case, there's no way we can get in right now.
Bent metal. Broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Yeah, I rip shit apart.
Kudos.
Anti-object task force thought gained. Jeez Louise. I could stop thinking about Mazovian socioeconomics and just fucking take a look at your hand. See how bruised they are? See the little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Everything's your enemy. Break that lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. Ooh, I need that mag. The wind howls from the coal chute above.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
It could be very useful the way you're playing. Yeah, and?
This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
What is this thing? Looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Ice bear fridge.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets on the door.
And the ice cream wrappers?
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
They tried to sell ice cream for this hyper-carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Jeez Louise, close the door. Uh-huh.
A thick layer of coal dust covers
And it's
the
empty?
furnace,
Yeah.
coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Tim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter.
Oh.
It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains.
I'm not going to smear my hands with coal. Wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck busted guns beneath the ceiling. An old commie hideout for the end of the revolution. Frozen ice cream maker that's still running.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Ooh, an insane mesh tank top. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Oh, is this the door? Cool. Yeah, 45 cents. Cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Ah, I see.
2 cables are
The red one is
plugged
the
into
ice
the
bear,
breaker
and
box.
the black
The
is the
red
ice
one
cream
leads
maker.
to the ice bear. An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Ah, right, this note.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined
I should read
office
that.
paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
You have an idea where the frozen ice cream maker could
I
be?
don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Shit. I hope it's still
This
okay.
orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream
Open the
churner.
lid!
You slip your fingers under the if you want to try again.
Equip the pry bar.
I know equipping the pry bar.
This orange
Open.
machine is dead still. The ice squeaks
Ow!
beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge. You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Advanced? Where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
All right, let me interact with this again.
The note is written with someone has. You'll find the filament memory.
There's a
with
filament
the off-site
memory.
copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
I wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
What filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno.
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Put the note away. All right. So we can come back later once this thaws, probably.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge.
Cool. All right. A good autosave, I would say. Let's go ask the lady. About what's happening. What's the haps? Poor animals, no rest for their bodies after death. So true. So sad. All right, good investigation. Hello, ma'am.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant. Oh, sorry, I didn't know about the curse.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
She shrugs, visibly dejected.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the fear.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity? No, I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise. You'll think of something.
Aw, Kim.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery, too.
That's all I got for now. Back to the furnace. Yippee! Up we go, through the things, you-do-do. Don't get spooked. I got a little bit spooked. Rats.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Yell hello into the furnace.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths.
Ah!
The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello?
You hear a woman's voice answer.
You've awakened the entity.
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a
Okay.
curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
All right, cool. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know. I didn't know being a cop was this easy. I just yell, and things happen. Ah, hello, ma'am. I'm gonna put this flashlight away. It's kind of rude to just shove this in your face, eh? I still have the pry bar out, because, you know. The tray's full of colorful polyhedral dice! Hundreds of them! The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice! Hello, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
Hold on, what do you mean by milieu?
Yes, a Milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice.
Why are you
have
asking me?
something specific in mind?
What you asking me about dice for?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
She's quite cool.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
No, I was looking for something else. Answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games. I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
How'd you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my
Cobalt
first order.
polyhedral dice, eh? Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with
Shut
a
up, Inland
malignant
Empire.
entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
Fair enough.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it.
Ah.
And I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
He looks up the ruddy brick walls to make up the walls. Ruddy bricks to make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
No, the whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. Yeah, that's just you, man. You're right. The whirling doesn't really look like it's
And
cursed.
then there is me.
Looking at her messy work table, all kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies.
This is such a good,
Strange, isn't it?
Such a good, little home carved out from this terrible world.
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
The jig is up. The she-demon
Jesus,
knows
Half-Life.
you've uncovered her true
Half-Life,
identity.
Half-Light.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to see there is no curse, and only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Why hasn't her business failed?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though
Legendary
you're outside
success.
the
Let's
building,
go.
exposed to the atmosphere.
This is still just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This technically isn't the doomed commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guélan 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
Ah, this used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around the makeshift nest that she's carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just using logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't properly sealed the chimney crown.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
No one's ever really safe from the failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. Looks like a regular piece of jewelry to me.
It's a mourning ring.
Oh.
I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed.
Uh-huh.
And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
That's true.
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending for an entirely different world.
She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the light.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
You know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's Boxing Club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs. A community-centric boxing club.
Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh, yes. You mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
He looks out of the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Amphetamines!
You should have known it.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
Designed to view a world unseen? Perhaps. Perhaps we're gonna catch them all because she's Danny Phantom. Maybe. Maybe.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
Liberal?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
Damn.
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallways if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
This is a fascinating line to read in the video game Disco Elysium, which, as far as I can tell from everything that I've heard about its development, was a straight-up miracle that the game exists, especially in the form that it does. It's the Zaum Collective, as it made Disco Elysium, was a house of cards that just barely managed to skate by the development of this game. And it just so happened to have enough willpower from the people working on it that they did make something truly historic. And that was it. It then immediately crashed and burned because, investor interference. Now that they had something. People leaving because they just disagreed on what to do next. It's just truly just, man, yeah. It's Disco is, as far as I can tell, the game itself being a nostalgic send up to hope in the face of just true nihilism and a world that's falling apart at the seams, and just what can you do, and you do what you can, and that's what they did. The game development behind this was exactly the ethos that was put into the game. It's, as far as I've heard, it's fantastic to think about.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important. Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard.
And so is producing something extraordinary.
True. Her eyes wander to the shelves full of die prototypes and discarded models.
Something strains her face before she looks up again.
Anything else?
There's a terrifying taxidermy bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revo-Show ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and then closes her hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to tell her story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
All right, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents
20
per
cents
hour
an
to man the
hour?
booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritte does the same thing.
I know a girl just like that. She works in Fritte as a cashier, and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravachol ICT, and they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing her thumbs to her temples like trying to suppress a headache. Didn't work out?
Of course not. That was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear!
You did what?
I unplugged the fridge to help Ravachol ICT cut their losses.
Ugh, of course they left it thinking. Even in death, the bear is costing them money. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Scary, but cool.
Megatherion?
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
A mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs. The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Grab your necktie and mumble, "Not now, you beast!"
What?
You ever feel like your vision beast is trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermist do.
What about horrific neckties? Do normal people have horrific neckties?
Neckties? I guess
The
they do
piss-colored
sometimes,
cloth.
officer. But I don't understand how it's relevant to our discussion. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps?
She
I've
said
been
Harry's
here for a
necktie is ugly.
long
Well,
time.
obviously, of course. I found the building intercom. It's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
So you're telling me you have a doorbell there? Which one?
The one with an empty name card. It's the last one in the list. As I said, it's quite useless right now.
okay.
It doesn't work yet. Sure, I'm listening.
All right.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What?
Thank you for your time. All right, bye, ma'am. Oh, shit, it's dark. Okay, it's no longer dark. Yippee! Yo, Plaisance. Actually, it's been like an hour. Maybe the ice has melted enough. Doubt that it actually has, but you know. You can't blame a girl for trying.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Okay. Well, then let's go out this way. It's just faster. And my empathy's up. I can talk to Tommy again. Right. My thoughts. I'm still becoming more communist. I'm still becoming a Marxist. Hi, Plaisance.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Talk to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nea, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am, I felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight.
Ooh.
A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Lie, the source is in the taxidermist's shop. There is another entity more malignant. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it.
A third order presence, yes.
She lets go of the pendant.
A great dark relief washes over her.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in public.
She suggests for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity, travels, may the Lord be with you.
He performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Yes, the venture continues. In other waters, darker waters.
Should we get out of here before the vortex collapses?
Farewell for now, book peddler! I got a skill point for that. Alright, what other tasks would I like to do? I don't remember what this choice one is. Rhetoric for Sileng. And get, Sileng's, stuff. Let's get rhetoric up. Neither Harry nor Kim made a note of that task for later. Well, of course. You see, that was stupid. Alright, step one. Tommy! Can I get any more empathetic? Is there anything that's lowering my empathy? No? Is there anything that will raise my empathy? Empathy, 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 empathy. Nope.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes?
Yes!
An unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further.
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin. The border approaches.
What's beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way. Waiting all the way.
Second kid on the way.
And here I am stuck in this shit. So far from home.
Deora.
Deora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
All for now, Tommy. Sorry, it's a shame for me that didn't lead anywhere, but, you know. Yo, Sileng! Let's up our rhetoric as much as we can. That's as much as we can. Sileng! Sileng! I need you, buddy. I could really use your help on this quest 0 hours.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
No need to mix this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh, okay.
I'm corrupt.
Ah, yes.
Are you trying?
Sorry, detective.
Damn. Alright. I did forget that that was for him, for trying to get money from Sileng, and not trying to get info about the lady driver. Whoops. Whoopsie baby. Let's put the bag back in our hand. I want to see if there's any new bottles that I have actually missed. I don't think that there are, but, you know. Don't really appear. That's a bottle. Can I have it? No? Okay. Let's try giving the shot put as a bull. Maybe that'll help. Aren't you guys here? Here you are. Hello!
We are still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I found you guys a new bull. Hold out the ball.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I really did try.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing. Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
The statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower. Feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule, René?
Decisively. Without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Any leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
I got an achievement called Biggest Communism Builder. Employ critical theory 9 times.
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Alright, I need max composure to try and get that one. Let's see what we can do for that. I think I have some clothes for composure. +1 composure, I'm wearing that. Interfacing, Inland Empire. Alright, these black jeans are the best composure I got. Let's try this again.
What can this old carabinier?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to...
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown. Ours to read.
Our clown, not yours.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Thank you for your time. You're the youngest man I know, then, eh? Alright. In terms of checks, I can try conceptualizing that backyard wall again. Have any other conceptualizations? I'm wearing that. Anything that's ruining my conceptualization? No? Alright. It's time to think, Harry. Start thinking. Get busy thinking or get busy stinking. That's what I always say. And this is why I'm always thinking.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see
Oh,
here.
it's locked. Broad. Then what's next? Nothing else really. Shit. Talk to Titus, establish authority. The waterlock is on Wednesday. That's a timed thingy. Gotta get a little bit of money. Track down my badge. I just need 9 more cents. Do I have any bottles right now? I don't think I have any new bottles, but I'll go check at least. I'd really rather not pawn anything right now. That I want that I want to find the password and do the thing. Right.
The tear machine stands.
I don't have any tear. This is so sad. Pretty sure I covered everything, so... I need 9 more cents. Do I have to pawn one of the posters? I really don't want to. I'd rather pawn a bottle, but I can't find any bottle. Go down the fucking stairs, Dubois. Piece of shit. You piece of fuck ass.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samurai, whatever it is. There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These are...
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
economical, but also trendy. Look
Find
first
something
hand.
worth
Buy
salvaging
second-hand.
from that
Keep the
pile of
economy
rags.
moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Only $4.50 for me. Leave for now. What do I have for pawn, anyways? It's a shame. It truly is a shame. Sunlight has made this postcard almost sepia-toned. Midtown traffic passes overhead. The ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into the beige midday mist. Vapor rising from the delta on which the district was built. This postcard is prepaid.
The dented yellow mail.
I was gonna post the mail. Maybe there's something else in the basement that I missed. I don't think that there would be, but, you know. Might as well give it another pass over. Bottles. Bottles. Any bottles?
Your flashlight. Some of the writing has...
Anything left on this board to inspect about?
This old fire diagram.
Sure we can't grab those fucking,
A thick layer of coal dust.
Find any bottles down here? No. Oh. Yeah! Easy fucking bullshit. Let's go. I just need to check that shelf. Awesome. I now have enough money to pay my rent. It's not even like rent. It's just I can now fucking buy another night at this hotel room before I become homeless. Yo, Garty.
Can I help you?
Got my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yep, 20 for the night.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole? Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Goodbye. I have 61 cents. Yippee! That's like a normal amount of cents. All right, the next experience point I need to put is gonna be the half-light to get the information out of the racist lorry driver. It's the next thing I gots to do.
Right to work!
You need to be my champion against Jean-Luc up there.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
All right.
A lorry stuck.
A lorry stuck. Okay. Talk without Kim. Visit the apartment after 9 p.m. Talk to Titus and establish authority. Check the water lock, but I have to wait until Wednesday for that. Fishing village, need to wait till Wednesday. Find booze and drink it, no. Access the harbor, need to beat Measurehead for that. Dam mystery, find out who's the lady driver. Where's Lori? Track down your badge, you gotta find it. Find out the thing, find Joyce's info, victim's tattoos. I haven't found anyone that I can actually ask about the victim's tattoos. Can't find a way into the secret passage. There's just not enough information. Yeah. I can go look at the Whirling in Rags' fucking door again, but truly, genuinely, not think I'm going to get much of anything anywhere else today.
You see a heavy steel. The door does not. The door.
Hello, sir.
The man ponders his cooking utensils.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, "No, I don't know what's behind that door."
Stay masculine, my friend. Hi, Elizabeth.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
She says dryly.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart
Shit.
people,
Fuck. Fuck. He turned it around. That's true.
No, Glenn. They aren't.
Maybe we'll talk later. Babysitting imbeciles. What the heck, Liz? Oh, coins. Cool. You good, Tommy? Not Tommy.
Looks like
Titus.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
I'm talking about the hanging again.
Good one, Titus.
About fuck.
All right, bye, Titus. I don't have anything actually to talk to you about. I can't make you respect me, so...
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your
Oh,
relationship.
dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What does he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what do I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down
Good
the
descriptions?
woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How'd the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I should say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
Isn't that cute?
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
All
I
right.
hope I've been useful.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband's looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Now I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but...
Like a ladybug.
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
right?
Here comes the interesting.
Or do the ladybugs farm the phasmids? No, they're aphids, so different. Right.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
He looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you.
There's a hint of defensiveness to her retort, but also confidence.
A little bit of confidence.
She seems to sit up a little straighter in her chair.
All right. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
A newspaper clipping is the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkled behind her glasses.
I'm so glad she's got a hobby. You seem really excited about this cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
True. If you're a threat to others and humans, then there's no reason for you to hide yourself. You would just go crazy. Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes. It can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
Okay, what's so special about the stick bug, then?
Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
I'd like to hear more about cryptids.
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Yay!
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
What's the biggest one?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about another cryptid too?
The lieutenant pauses thoughtfully.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Yay! More cryptids, more cryptids, more cryptids.
Well, the biggest cryptid is, of course, the horrible giant of Kokonur.
I'll have to wait to get the Mazovian socioeconomics thought completed.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
What do you mean, strange light?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate on the nature of this luminance further. And how big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Hooey. No animal can be that large.
Hooey?
It's a mirage.
Kim, what are you doing out here going hooey? Fucking.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
But if you're Jesus, if you got if you theorized a huge fucking mountain of an animal, and And you're like, okay, so this animal has to exist. So how can it exist? Because that's impossible. And your option is, okay, there must be a gravitational anomaly that makes it possible. All right.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
So true. What's the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
You mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
That's really fucking funny. What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
The gnome of Jeroma? That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
What does this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and an ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps.
I see.
A real loss for science.
Fucked up. Any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Shush, Kim. She's going to tell me about the invisible cryptid. What is it?
It's the Col de Mamadaqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
What does it sound like?
Like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window, and you wouldn't even know it.
Self-replicating sound waves. It's
Everywhere,
crazy.
even.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Why is the Mamadaqua so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the fieldwork in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaquas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Kultamama Dakwa population anywhere.
I mean, these critters remind me of the creatures in After God. These are like good cryptids. These are good fucking cryptids. A lot of cryptids in popular media end up being like, oh, there was a crazy beast, or, you know, it's supernatural. These are some good fucking weird animals that are just extremely evasive, you know? With the exception of the fucking giant desert thing. And honestly, the immortal scientist with cryobacteria, pretty fucking good too, but you know.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Could it be here, right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds. I want to specify more, but I thought it was a good series with funny creatures and gods. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. After God, eh?
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Kultamama Dakwa, after the Paracanasian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama Dakwa they followed individually.
Interesting.
What about what?
I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
It's all for now, ma'am.
Mazovian Socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Left-wing dialogue options give +4 XP. -1 visual calculus. Reaction! Reaction everywhere! -1 authority. Downtrodden inva-communist. Okay, so the more I am leftist, the more XP I get. But I suck more now. Okay, got it. I just have to be, I'm now a reactionary. But I get more XP if I'm leftist. That's pretty, it's, you know, Cool. Cold Mama d'Aqua. I can have a thought about that? That's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the Communards fucking apartment complex.
Was that? Could it be? The Calder Mama d'Aqua? No. It's probably just your imagination ringing in your
Is
ear.
it? Is there a ringing?
There seems to be. An extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right?
Wait,
It's
Kim,
like
do you
something
hear a high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Calder Mama d'Aqua, and neither do you.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
Listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Keep
It
listening.
must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
Thanks, physical instrument. No.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No. Come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
I now have Cold Mama d'Aqua as a thought that I can think. It would take 7 hours. In this precarious world, all red checks fail during the research. There'd be no bonus for thinking about the Cold Mama d'Aqua, but fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to start thinking about like which ones I actually want to think about. All right, let's go back to the Communards thing. Now that I can think about Mazavian socioeconomics, maybe I can look at his head again and go and say something new and different. Ugh, my eye, killing me.
A plaster cast bust.
Nope, nothing new. All right.
You hear someone walking around in.
Nothing new under the sun. You still dead in here?
The aging alcoholic is still
Maybe you'd help him
there.
somehow?
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
The lieutenant stops listening to himself.
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Goodbye. All right, well, that's all I can do for now that I can think. Can't get in here.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
You know, just like a little bit of sneaky. All right, I think that's, we've done a lot of good in this session. There's a bird. We haven't progressed much of the original storylines or anything, but you know, we found out we got money, and we can pay for rent tonight, and there's other things we can do. We have got some stuff we'll be able to do next time we play this game. Mostly, mostly trying to get this racist lorry driver to tell us what he knows about what's her face, the lady driver. Yeah. For now, that's what we're gonna call it. Let's save this fucking game. We go back to the main menu. Whew. All right, good stuff. Let's see who else is live this evening. Who can we raid? Oh, is Mars still up? How up is Mars still? Mars still super up? All right, let's raid Mars. It'll be great. All right. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out while we played more Disco. Next up, we'll be playing Echo on Friday. That'll be fun. The next week is in Limbo. We'll see what happens. But it's probably going to be more Cult and Echo, and then we'll see. We might take a break, possibly, on Echo, but we'll see. I might play Unbeatable if that's the case. That's sort of where my head's at right now. But for now, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Let's go raid, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. Bye. Bye-bye.